Welcome back. This is an update to the egg farming, second update. And I think it'll be, I'll leave it as is for a while. I'm probably do a third update, but won't be for a bit. So what I want to do is take you through the full process. Um, First thing is you'll have to unlock the farmer trader. So I've gone and done that so that we know exactly what to do. Let's put him somewhere here. So once you've unlocked him, he'll offer you a special mission, which will be to get the chicken coop schematic. And essentially, he'll say that you need to capture a few chickens, that you have to do it with your bare hands. And I mean, it'll take a while before you can unlock the farmer traders. So you should focus on getting some corn, at least whatever you can harvest, and maybe start some farming, because you'll need an amount of corn to create some cornmeal to feed the chickens over time. Because if you don't feed them, then they will actually starve to death. And you also have to gather some sticks, because those sticks will be used by the chickens to create their nests. So as you can see, gives us a mission, and the first thing we need to do is gather up some chickens. So what I've done, just to make sure that we don't spend too much time on setting everything up, is I've given myself the mortar and pestle, and we're going to go ahead and craft some cornmeal. So what do I need for that? Oh, it's the ear corn. Sorry, I've got corn on the cob. Wrong thing. So I need some of these. So let's do this. It doesn't really matter. Let's just do it all. And I don't know how long it's going to take. I need 16 of those. So and I think it's a ratio of 1 ear of corn will give me 2 cornmeal. So we'll gather up some sticks. That's for the nests. That won't take too long. Obviously, the tougher part of this mission is being able to find some chickens and catch the chickens. So instead of trying to find them, obviously, I'll just spawn some in. So I need 3. I've had to create a new objective for the quest system because, let's see, do chicken. There. So bare hands. So I've got 1. Because I've got multiple types of chickens, so let's do different colors. And then, sorry, I've got number 4. So let's let them run a little bit. It takes a little bit before they, yeah. So see, you're fast enough to be able to catch them, and it shouldn't be too big of an issue. The other thing I did, I think, is I prevented them from jumping. So that helps. So now I've got my 3 chickens. I need my cornmeal. So let's go ahead and grab that. Okay. So I've been given the recipe for the coop. It's going to be 1 coop per chicken. I'll need to create myself a feed bucket as well. That's where we'll put the cornmeal and the sticks. I have to make sure that they're at least within 10 blocks of each other. And let's see what else. Yeah, essentially, if you're patient and you don't try and grab an egg every time it's ready, you'll get a better yield over time. And if you wait till the end, and the end is 3 eggs, you'll get some feathers along with that. So now that I have the schematic, let's learn that. So I've learned that, and I can create myself, let's see, some coops. Set down in the toolbox. So let's put this in here. I've given myself all the materials, so let's do 4 of these. And I do need the feed bucket, so let's do the feed bucket. So while that's happening, let's create ourselves an enclosure, because we don't want them to run away. So I'll do it 3 high, just in case, because they do go on top of each other sometimes, and you may come back, especially if you're doing multiplayer, and they will no longer be where you want them to be. And one there. Okay, so I'll do a few of those. See, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's do 9 wide. That. Let's do the same on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And our 9. Got that. Six, 7, 8. Just to be sure. Obviously, you don't need to make it that big. I'll just make it 2 high for now. No point in making it 3. This is just for demonstration purposes anyway. And this doesn't have to be, like, you can make this enclosure whatever you want. And in the third update, I will probably make the farmer useful if you put him in here. All right, let's grab our coops and the feeding buckets. So I will put the feeding bucket pretty much at the center. That way the chickens, you know, it's 10 blocks, but, and I say center, but it's not exactly center. And let's just pick a few random spots. Maybe one there and one here. As you can see, now I track the occupants. So right now it says there's nothing to gather, or no occupants anywhere. I'll put my first chicken down. I've given them names, so they'll get some random names. So this is K, and I've got no feed in there. And obviously my times are maybe really fast right now. It's just for demonstration purposes. K decided to occupy this one. And K is going down in life because I've got no feeds. So again, times are not necessarily aligned with how they're going to be. I think I'll do something like they need to feed every 60 minutes. So I had 36. And as you can see, it's going down because she is eating and healing. But there's still nothing to gather because she needs to create a nest. So what we do is we'll put the sticks in there. And as soon as there are sticks, then she'll look at that and build herself a nest. And over time, and I put it every 5 seconds, you know, eggs accumulate, etc. So let's put down our other 2 chickens. So K's in here, let's gather. Instead of going into your tool belts, I have them gather in the bag now. And K's continuing to do that. So there are more chickens. This is going down a lot faster. Obviously, no one's occupying this one, but Moonlight decided to go into this one and Tracy into that one. And it's the same thing. If let's find Tracy. So this is Moonlight. This is K. So this is Tracy. Let's pick up Tracy. As soon as I pick up Tracy, there's no one there. So if I put Tracy back down, there are 2 possibilities. There was, oh, see, as soon as I put her down, Now she decided to call herself Cilantro. So Cilantro decided to go there instead of here. And if I pick up Cilantro, occupants is none, and the gathering of the eggs will stay at 2 because we've got no production anymore. So that's basically it. That's all you have to worry about. Making sure that this remains, um, populated with some cornmeal, which means that you're going to have to farm quite a bit of corn. And that's all for the second update. That's how you'll be able to farm some eggs. And as I mentioned, I'll do a third update at some point. Maybe have the zombies try and kill them if they're around. And if your farm isn't here, then at least the farmer will protect them. And maybe have the farmer collect your eggs while you're doing other stuff so that the process can keep going. You don't have to tend to those. The only thing you have to worry about is this here, because as it goes down, obviously, if you're in the bucket, it's the same thing. If I'm in the bucket, I'm accessing it. They can't use the bucket. So as you can hear, they're starting to get hungry. So Moonlight lost a bit of life, and now there's no more feed because they ate it all. So you'll hear them get hungry again. There you go. So that's it for this update, and I guess I'll catch you in the next one.